Terry and Mai are now a part of Street Fighter 6, and I think they are the first guest characters in a Street Fighter series ever. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but and that got me thinking, since the next four set of characters are already revealed. What was it? Sagat, Alex, Ingrid, and then what was the other one? Oh, I forgot. Sea Viper. Yeah, so the next set of characters, we don't got a guest character, so we're not gonna get any potential guest characters for a while. That's what I'm assuming. So that got me thinking, who do I want as a guest character in Street Fighter 6? So I took a little bit of time to make myself a top 10 list. Don't take it seriously. Majority of the list, I really tried to pick characters that would make sense if they were implemented in Street Fighter 6, but then down the list, I was like, you know what? It would be cool if they just add this character to Street Fighter. Whatever. It's my list. I do whatever I want. The list is not really in order from least want to most want. It's more, it's a list. It's a list. And I'm looking at this right now. Half of these don't make sense, and I believe this is never going to happen. So, to get it started, for my number 10, this is a top 10. Did I say that? I don't know. For my top 10, I know this is never going to happen for a long time, or never, ever. Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat series, yeah. So I was trying to think, I think a long time ago there was a tweet or something from Ed Boon, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember, but they mentioned Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat collab, and it just never happened. So I was like, if it were to happen, or let's say, yeah, if only one character had to be transferred from Mortal Kombat to Street Fighter, I feel like Johnny Cage would make sense, because I mean, he's all hands, and he is quite a character, very charismatic, very energetic. I feel like would be very fun to watch play and see implemented in a Street Fighter game. And the drastic change from super gory to, oh yeah, kind of violent, but it's still cartoony setting. It happened before. What is it? Mortal Kombat versus DC. It happened. You know, they it took a couple of notches down when it comes to the violence for the Mortal Kombat characters when it comes to Mortal Kombat versus DC. So yeah, Johnny Cage, and still I believe would be a rushdown character. If they were to have to spice up the character, the glowing green stuff that Johnny Cage does, I guess. And so recently there has been celebrities and also just celebrities and characters coming to fighting games. We have Messi, and then I forgot who the other guy was. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant Ronaldo and then Ganachi. Oh man. Yeah, so two in real life characters implemented to a fighting game series. So I was like, okay, to see the list, like this is never going to happen. But number 9, I'm cheating here, but I have 2 people on my list if we were to implement real people into Street Fighter. The first one, T-Pain. I feel like T-Pain would make sense because he's generally a gamer. He's a gamer, you know. He has a he streams, I think. Yeah, he streams. And fun fact, did you know that back in high school, T-Pain came to my school? I know, pretty crazy. Anyways, yeah, I feel like he would make sense. What kind of character he would be? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure they'll think of come up with something if it happen. If it's not gonna happen. And then my other character that I believe would be, yeah, or a celebrity. Ooh, this is so random. Owen Wilson? I don't know. He's also charismatic, and like in Mortal Kombat, you're playing as Arnold, but you're not really playing Arnold. You're playing a character that Arnold plays, like the Terminator and Conan. Yeah, so what if Owen Wilson, hear me out, was his character in Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Night? He could be like a Mortal Kombat's Aaron Black. There's okay, so I know Street Fighter is mostly hands and there's barely any weapons on there, but they could give some leeway. JP has a weapon. Who else has a weapon? Mai has a weapon. Come on, give us some leeway. Give us some leeway. Owen Wilson is so random. Oh. So yeah, he could be his character, and he could play as a projectile character. You know, he could play as Aaron Black and use a revolver or something. I don't know. It's yes. This tier list has no structural integrity. But yeah, that was on my mind. Okay, number 8. Oh man, the list just keeps getting worse and worse. So, Kick-Ass. I feel like this would make more sense in Mortal Kombat or something, because it's a rated R film, and I guess they're trying to keep it PG. Street Fighter is mostly PG-13. But I was like, oh, might as well put it in the list. I'll probably put it in a Mortal Kombat list as well, but I think Kick-Ass would be cool because the costume's really nice. And they could do all the different variant colors for Kick-Ass. And then, yeah, he mostly does hands, maybe a baton, maybe. If we're going to have to do like a baton character, maybe Daredevil. Not part of my list, but yeah. Kick-Ass, but mostly for Mortal Kombat guest character. But I'm putting it here because why not? It's my list. Okay, number 7. I feel like this makes more sense. Is Your Forager from Spy Family, and yeah, they did a collab. Street Fighter did a collab, but it was stinky. It was straight poo poo, right? Because we were kind of expecting Yor to be the guest character, and no, it was just cosmetics, and it was just a Spy Family themed event. So it was highly disappointing, but I feel like they could redeem themselves and actually implement Yor into the game. And I guess she could also be a rushdown character. I don't know. Yeah. So boom, there you go. My number 6 character is Axel Lowe from Guilty Gear. And I'm going to be real, I don't play much Guilty Gear. I probably have like 5 minutes of gameplay when it comes to playing Guilty Gear, but I watch some games and, you know, how the game plays on YouTube. And Axel Lowe is probably one of the coolest characters I've seen out of the whole roster. Something about chains and scythes, they're pretty cool, and I read some lore, and apparently the dude's pretty powerful and time travels, and he's actually one of the strongest characters. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, what do you call it, a ranged character? I feel like Axel Lowe would be a really interesting character implemented into Street Fighter. I think all of his skill sets would go really well with the buttons and the inputs and just the move list. I could imagine it just, yeah, just Dalsum, but with chains and scythe and all that. And yeah, I think that would be cool. Because I don't think we have... I think Dalsum is the only one that is an actual range type character that doesn't use much projectiles as in its moveset. Yeah, fireball and all that, but it's mainly just your punch buttons and your kick buttons. I feel like we need another one. So Axel Low, yeah. Number 5. Okay. I don't think it's never going to happen. Everyone that I said right now, it's never going to happen. But if I were to choose a Marvel character, I'm pretty biased. I think Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the most popular one, and I'm imagining it, right? So it's also, Spider-Man could be a rushdown character with one range move, super range move, where he just shoots his web across the map, but if you block it, nothing happens. But if he catches you with a thwip, right? Or like kind of like Takeda in Mortal Kombat, hits you with a thwip, and then if you get hit by it, then it reels him in, and then does a little maybe combo, little combo going on. Yeah, little special. That's all I have. I've seen how Spider-Man plays in Marvel vs. Capcom, and I wasn't really a fan of the moveset that he has. Just look at it, it looks really boring. But I feel like they could tweak it, make it look a little bit more flashy. How he's gonna be implemented in Street Fighter, I don't know. It's Street Fighter's super slow pace, and I feel like Spider-Man makes more sense in a tag fighter, but I feel like they can make it happen. They could get creative. I'm telling you, the long range thwip, hear me out. My number 4 is going to be a Tekken character. I feel like, yeah, they did Street Fighter versus Tekken. They gotta do it again. And I'm pretty biased because this is one of my favorite characters. King. I think King in Street Fighter would be, it would be so awesome. Yeah, just a grappling menace. I feel like we don't have much grapplers in the game. We have Zangief, and then we have Manon. Please buff Manon. Anyways, yeah. And I guess Lily's a grappler, I guess. I don't know what Lily is, but yeah, King as one of the characters would be pretty cool. Another grappler in the list, and I saw this video where King didn't have a normal command grab. It was like, if you're blocking low, he has a low command grab, and if you're blocking regular, if you're blocking standing, he has a standing command grab. Maybe they could do something like that again, but I feel like no, they could just do a regular command grab and then give him a lot of 50-50s, make him a 50-50 menace, and yeah. And all the cosmetics too. Make one of his cosmetics like make him look like Nacho Libre, the Nacho Libre colors. That's what I have him on Tekken 8 right now. Yeah, this list sucks. Okay, my number 3, since I already named a Marvel character, I feel like I gotta mention a DC character. And I feel like the one that would make sense is Robin or Nightwing, or either of the Robins. Yeah, I don't got much to say. I feel like, I'm thinking, in my head, I'm thinking, yeah, Tim Drake would be a pretty cool Robin, just because he's Robin, he's that dude, right? But Nightwing would also be cool, but I already got the baton going on for Kick-Ass, but I think Nightwing would make more sense with the batons. Because I was thinking, yeah, Robin, because he could kind of play like Batman and have projectiles with the batarang. Does he call it batarang? Robin Rang? I don't know. Robin Wang? Oh. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. He could be. He could have some like grappling hooks and abilities and smokes, kind of like Kimberly. Yeah, yeah. Okay, number 2. Since I'm gonna do another anime character on this list, and since we already have Yor in the list, but oh, this would be so awesome. I don't know how they are going to do it with the graphics, but Rock Lee from Naruto. Ooh, oh, do you see the vision? Oh man, that'd be so sick. Okay, Rock Lee is mainly hands, and hear me out. He could be a rush down with a command grab. He's gonna be so tough. Oh man, he's gonna be so hated, right? He could be a rush down, and then he could have that leaf hurricane, and his command grab could be the primary lord. So he kind of grabs you, kicks you up, wraps you around with his what do you call it? Hand wraps, and then bah. Oh, that would be sick. Now that I'm thinking about it, the graphics in Jump Force is somewhat similar to how they look now in Street Fighter 6, all the characters. So I feel like if they implement Rock Lee there, I guess he will look a little weird because of the eyes, because it's very circular and all that. It'll happen. It'll happen. It's not gonna happen, but yeah, Rock Lee, a rushdown grappler or a rushdown character with a command grab. Yeah. My number 1, I don't even think it's a number 1. It makes the least sense. I just want him in everything. Leon S. Kennedy. Oh. Okay, so yeah, I believe no character has a firearm in Street Fighter at all. But who cares? Come on, make it have like rubber bullets or something like that, rubber projectiles. You know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Leon, he could have, he could be a little Shoto guy. I don't know. See, this list is terrible. It has no. I have no. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.